Alrighty, hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Today, I got something that's a little bit different here. I got myself a very, very old version of the Battle Cats. The Battle Cats Pop was released in 2016, I believe, and this is built off of version 3.0, I think. Or which would have been 4.0 in the EN version. And this version has quite a few differences. So I suppose we shouldn't diddly-daddly on and just get started. Yep, we know the basics. Destroy the enemy base. Cat units. Cat unit deploys. Yeah. So how's everybody's day, night, whatever is how's that going? Oh yeah, this is a thing that the Battle Cats Pop has. It's this will gauge meter, which is kind of like the cat limit. Deploying a unit. Yep. It's just the cat limit visualized. Yeah, you got the classic wallet upgrades. Congrats, Mike, for beating the old queen. My UL save, my no gotcha save. Honestly, not that far. I'm gonna keep it 100. I haven't really touched that save all too much. It's still just sitting at whatever stages after Custom in Ruins. Do I stream on Twitch? I used to stream on Twitch, but a while ago I decided I wasn't gonna stream on Twitch and... Oh. All save date. Okay. Okay. I haven't had that last time I ran this. Okay. I guess I will keep that in mind, that I might have to create some sort of save state in order to actually save my progress. I remember when I first tried emulating this, I did run into a couple of hiccups. Oh, that's rough. That you don't have a gunslinger yet. Okay, I don't know why it's giving me these messages again. Well, I wish you luck for beating your 3-star UL. When is 13.4? I don't know, probably in a couple of weeks. Because the way it works is that it usually takes a month for an update to drop in EN after it's already dropped in JP. Oh yeah, the Heavenly Tower's coming back, isn't it? Yeah, this version of the Battle Cats is very, very old. It's kind of like a very interesting, like, archaic time capsule. Because it's sort of just... Because it's mostly based off, like, version 3.0. I keep wanting to say 13.0, but... Because I'm just so used to saying that in my head, and I'm not used to saying 3.0 at all, but... It's 3.0 that this is based on. %, that's rough. When is Battle Cats going to be added to the Apple fridge? Now we're asking the real questions here. Did anyone draw on Uberfest? And if so, did you get anything interesting? I feel like they might be saving Gigando True Form for, like, Aku Realms 3 or something. I'm sure you'll be able to beat Grandmaster Cat once Infernal Tower returns. No, I think it's insane that we still haven't gotten Labyrinth back yet. Like, what, the last time it ran was, what, October? That would have been, what, that was, what, 7-8 months ago? A new cat is upgradable. Yippee. It's gonna be Axe Cat. I'm not gonna unlock that. I'm just gonna go for wallet upgrades. I think I might bump up the cannon range. Yeah, that looks good. Bias moment. I think Horrorpotamus is going to be a lot easier once you get Jetpack. Especially if you get them to level 50, because I think at level 50 they can tank, like... I want to say, like 3 to 4 hits against Super Hippo. Save your cat food when there's a guaranteed Uber draw. Oh, I feel like they'll eventually start adding no Uber Sage Slayers eventually. Yeah, Socrates is currently the only non-Uber Sage Slayer, and I think there's only like 3 Sage Slayers in total. Right now, I think it's just Socrates, Nurse, and the White Rabbit's Ultra Form. Oh, you're definitely gonna have a much easier time after getting all those units. Noble Tribe. That's what, the Omega Buff Japan stage. Yeah. Alright, slowly we'll get through this. Yeah, EOC is very, very slow, especially if you've played it like multiple times over, like I have. It's just like, come on, let's get to the good parts already. I'm gonna get more wallet upgrades, I think, and more cannon range. There we go. You know, I think it would be very interesting if ED's true form gained Sage Slayer. Kind of as like a sort of a way to say, because like you beat Stories of Legend to get an anti-relic unit. Well, what if you beat Uncanny Legends, like all 4 stars of it or whatever, to get a unit used for 0 legends? I think that would be pretty interesting. Yo, what's good? Ezekiel Bullet Train definitely be an upgrade to it. Me personally, I would say Izanagi is better than Izanami generally, but Izanami is a very, very powerful specialist unit. I can definitely say that. Oh, the Cyclone stage. Yeah, that I can... I mean, let me tell you, when I did that stage on my no gacha save, I think it took me like over 60 attempts to actually beat the stage. And a lot of it came down to Cat God knockbacks and me hoping I get a Z kill with like Chief. Oh shucks, I don't have enough XP for that. I think I'm just gonna go back to like Mongolia and get the XP real quick. Clown Cat carried Zyklone, that's what I'm saying. Literally my only form of anti-zombie crowd control that wasn't extra life cat, which is just Clown but even worse. June Bride is gonna be next update. So we're probably getting it in July. Generally, the rule of thumb is, like, in events like June Bride, you could expect them to arrive in July, or like the bug catching event. You can expect that starting in August or like late July to early August. The thing with the June Bride is that like they add the stuff for it in the May update in the JP version, but because it takes a month for like updates to come over to EN, by the time it drops, it's already almost June's already almost over, and of course they can't just drop everything at once, so... Psycho Cat zombie target for Zyklone? Yeah, that... Psycho Cat would work pretty well on Zyklone. Giga Honey 1 and EN when? Oh, at some point they gotta add it. Can't keep those books empty forever. Or they could, because they refuse to add Labyrinth, meaning that a good chunk of players who probably have accumulated enough units over the last 8 months still can't complete their book. The whole X-Skull thing, I made a community post about it, already detailing my thoughts, but I guess I should say it here. Should X-Skull have put those sort of videos behind a paywall? Probably not. Do I still think Pono sucks for striking down his videos? Absolutely. Cyberpunk's a bit iffy for Zyklone Revenge. Like especially if you intend on luring the Zyclones close to the base. Oh, I thought my cat cannon was larger. Oh well. You know, there was also this JP YouTuber who made a video about Battle Cats Ultimate. And for those who don't know what that is, it's basically like, it's a fan-made program that like lets you mess around with like units and stuff and create custom stages, custom units, custom whatever. And the comments were not having it with this guy, this Japanese YouTuber. And this guy was massive, like over 750,000 subscribers. And when I looked at all those comments and when looking at the discussion about it on Twitter, I definitely think it shows like the different cultural viewpoints of like these sorts of things. Because like here, who cares? It's not a big deal. But over there across the pond, it's like this super massive deal, I guess. No, not 7. It was some other YouTuber. I don't remember what their name was exactly, but I could hold on. They've privated the video now, but when that video was public, it's yeah. There was a lot of backlash against this creator, I guess. Manic Island. I wouldn't use them really for general use, but they do work really well as an anti-red unit. Okay, I just can't click on that yet. Oh, we got the item shop. Won't really need that for much. Yep, we get access to items. What, the enemies flying up to the screen? It does that in Unite too. I'd imagine it's supposed to be like a reference to Super Smash Bros. When sometimes when you knock out a fighter, they go flying. So I'm assuming it's a reference to that. Yeah, the backgrounds in this version also are very nice. I like the backgrounds that they made specifically for this version. When's the final stage of this version? Empire of Cats Chapter 3. But it's not what you think it is. Yeah, some of the newer stages that they added. I know there was a couple of those like Aku stages that you had to play before you get access to like the Wicked Cat, Wicked Tank, Wicked Axe stages. I know they pulled the backgrounds for some of the stages used there from some random obscure collab that's only been used in the JP version. I'm probably gonna buy a couple. I'm gonna buy like 10 speed ups, I think, just so we can speed this up a little bit. I'll probably get some more wallet upgrades too. Mario can be a pretty difficult boss. You know, Birth of True Man, that level becomes significantly easier if you have Cat Egg Pod, especially if you're doing Stardew well. That 50% dodge chance is absolutely insane. I'm still on the 3rd subchapter of my No Gotcha save. I have not bothered to touch that. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, the Custom in Ruins subchapter. I did beat Custom in Ruins, but I haven't done anything past that. Yeah, the 3-star magnifications are wild, because they start off at like 200%. So you get things like 6 million HP, Relic Bun Bun and stuff. A new cat has been unlocked. Visit the upgrade. Who is it? Is it Cow? It's Cow. I'm not gonna bother unlocking them yet. Oh, 300%. Oh, I don't even want to think about that. Yeah, 800% Boar and 600% Angelic Gory spam. Oh, I forgot. I don't think it... I forgot to turn on the lock. Now we got slowdown mode. This will bar, it's basically just the cat limit visualized. No, we're not adding the brain rot again. We're not having brain rot on stream. We're not doing that again. Unless we somehow run into a level where we have to have like some crazy cheese strat that takes forever to do. We're not adding the brain rot again. Oh, I guess you weren't there when I completed Stories of Legend on my No Gotcha save. Not enough stimulation. It's not enough Family Guy clips, not enough... That was a... And then I think I also added, like, me playing Battle Cats Unite, like, somewhere on the screen. All of that because I had to cheese this one level because I was not gonna try dealing with Wing Piggy and Borophim in the same level. They try scaling the enemies up to be higher up, and because the face already has relatively high damage per hit. Of course, the damage per hit at high magnifications is going to be absolute insane. No, there's only 5 Mr. Angels that spawn before base hit. In a Moment of Serenity. There's only infinite once you actually hit the base. I'm pretty sure anyways. Now let's do some upgrades. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, basically what I did for A Moment of Serenity was just kill off all the Mr. Angels with the sniper power-up, and then just wait like 40 to... I had a speed up on, and that still took me like 40 to 50 minutes to do. I was so glad that I didn't accidentally kill one of the Mr. Angel. I think I waited it out even longer to make sure I'd have another not Mr. Angel, Miss Sign spawn by the time if I were to accidentally kill one of them. Balrog's an okay wing piggy counter. If you pair it with the Thunderbolt, then he works extremely well. Oh, lemurs and Stardew Valley are absolutely horrifying. For my no gacha save, I've only recently started jumping back into it, grinding out Starred Stories of Legend, so I can get all that done. I think I have like 130 crowns, I want to say, or stars, I guess, because they use that. No, it is crowns. 130 some crowns. Congrats on getting Izanagi. Oh, what, the will bar? It's just a cat limit visualized. Oh, do I get bird now? Do I get to have bird cat? I do get to have bird cat. Let's throw you in there. There we go. Now, the rule of thumb is if the unit is new, you never sell it, because you never know when you could get that unit again. And even then, free user rank if you never intend on using them. And trust me, when you get into the late game, that stuff is hard to come by. I think it's hilarious that, Musashi the Legend Wearer could solo Okame. you don't have Legaluga, then don't sell them. Because again, it's not worth the 150 NP for a unit that you might never unlock again. Trust me, when I was trying to get Super Feline's Tree Form for my main save, I had to wait like 4 months until I had enough units to get that user rank, to get the True Form, when the Fate collab came around last year. There isn't an XP limit because there's like a hard limit on how much XP you can get, which is 999,999. And if you get any more XP than that, you just won't get that XP. There is a limit of how many tickets you can get. Generally, the amount for rare tickets is like somewhere around 300. And I think for normal tickets, I want to say it's like 2,000. You know, I'm guessing you're nearing the XP limit. True. NP should be made a little bit easier to get, because I know there's people that like to save their tickets, but sometimes there's like an event that comes around, or like an event stage, which would be made a whole lot easier if the player just spent their tickets and got some NP. I think it would be neat if there was like a once a day or like once a week stage that rewarded like, I don't know, like 20, 25, 30 MP, something like that. I mean, fourth forms for normal cats would be interesting. NP Jubilee would be brutal, probably. Wow, inferior oil. Capsule machine unlocked. Yippee, now we can roll the gacha. Oh, we get 3 rare tickets as a bonus, and the enemy encyclopedia. Pretty sure the only set we can roll right now is dynamites. Yeah, it's just the dynamites. I'd honestly hope they get talents, because that way they could... I mean, honestly, just anything to buff their normal cats, to make Dornomy, Wrath, Uberlist not a pain in the ass to do. I'm like the Lesser Demon. Oh, sorry, Ogre Cat. Apologies. My apologies. Alright, now let's just throw these 3 into the lineup. Hip Hop Cat is a big dub too. Alright, we can definitely probably upgrade the study. And I think I'm gonna upgrade. I'm probably gonna upgrade just Cat Cannon range. I'll be able to get as much range on it as I can. I'm pretty sure you guys were talking about Balrog in chat. Yeah, you were. Does Battle Cats have voice recognition? You know, sometimes it feels like that, but like in the opposite way, where it's like you think you're gonna like you just say, "Please give me this," and it just gives you everything but what you want from the gacha. Nah, next time you say Dazzly when you're rolling Epic Fest, you're probably gonna get like Terran or something. Just anything but Dazzly. How much Battle Cat? I said this earlier, but this version of the game is based on JP's 3.0, so but there isn't anything like into the future or anything like that. Like it just goes up to Empire of Cats Chapter 3. But trust me, there's a lot more than you would think it is. But you can see here the enemy guide or the encyclopedia. Like these dots, however many is here, that's every single enemy that's in this game. How do banners work? I mean, they just work the same as they do in the mobile version. You can either get tickets or spend cat food to draw. It's 1 rare ticket or 3 cat food. And that's probably what Cat Machine is called. Cat Mecha. I didn't see. I gotta upgrade my wallet. Oh, I'm gonna lose. I was not paying attention. Oh, I was not paying attention. Alright, let's try that again. First L on the stream, and that's because I'm too busy reading chat. It's a double-edged sword when you're streaming these sorts of games, because when chat is trying to ask you something, something comes up randomly, you're not paying attention, trying to answer chat, and then all of a sudden that happens. Okay, there was a lot of the little dudes. How hard do I think the old queen is? I mean, when I first played it, I found it to be pretty difficult. But now that I know that if you use the Seasons of Love and 3 Kings combo, it's almost soloable by Manic Island. You just have to throw in like Bullet Train and Awaken Bahamut in there, and the stage is basically done. Professor A is definitely a tricky enemy to face, considering the fact that they outrange almost everything and almost demand either rushers or a stepping stone. New unit, let me guess. This could be fish. Let's see if we can get... actually, I think I'm gonna get some base health. and then get more cat cannon range. And then I'm gonna go 1 in accounting. What happened to X-Skull? Basically what happened was Ponos had 2 copyright strikes on videos that he had. I think it was videos that used to be for members only, but it was about like unreleased content that wasn't in EN yet, and X-Skull decided to basically just unlist all of his videos. So now if you want to watch any of his videos, you'd have to have the link for it. Oh my goodness. If they kept the same scaling as they did with Uncanny Legends, I can only imagine... Oh, what? It would be what, 200% Socrates? That would just be pure insanity. 8 million HP boss who deals 40k with like 60k DPS or something. Oh, definitely not. They're not getting the star difficulties anytime soon. Aku Relic treasureless fruits would certainly make doing my math a lot simpler instead of having to do 2 calculations for when I do like update and unit reviews. There goes the hippo. Need to get these little guys out of the way. There we go. Oh, Baron Seal. Oh, all those Gauntlet enemies. Oh. That would certainly be a spectacle if they were to appear in ZL. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I got some XP. I'm gonna do some upgrades. Probably gonna do wallet size. Alright. Onward we go to Ghana. $200% Magma Joe would be something. There we go. I need to start upgrading cat cannon power after this. Oh, here comes all these penguins. $9 million HP Dabu balanced. It'll just take forever to kill. All right. Well then. %400% area, that would be what? Like 300,000 health? Alright, I think my problem there was I went a little too fast. I think I gotta take it a little slow. Try Fortune Teller. Alright, see ya. I think this is a much better strategy. Just trying to take things slow. Catapult Ultra Form good? Very good. Being able to take on a new trait, especially a trait like Relic, is massive. And the fact that if you combine it with like some of their talents and stuff, they become an absolute powerhouse of an anti-Relic unit. That one's the Professor A and Miss Haka stage, the first new ZL. I'm pretty sure it is. Oh yeah, how do we feel about the Ruayuni Kenshin collab units? I already made a video about them, but I wanna know how you guys feel about them. I don't think I made that hip-hop cat miss. Tragic. Hajima, yeah, that, the Russia unit for the collab is actually insane. What level is your LKD? The will? Oh, the will meter, that's basically just the visualization of the cat limit. 41 plus, okay, I'd say get CAT massive damage then. Okay, this is not going as... Okay, I think... Okay, alright. Again, hiccup on these levels with the, that spam out the little dudes. I think I'm gonna get this one. Just some cat cannon recharge. Probably some more base health. Right there. Now we should be good to go. Yeah, CAT attack is gonna be really nice for Okame. Okay. Okay, 200% Borifem. It's actually so true. I think I'm gonna send out this tank early and then just save up for a gross. I think that might be the better play. Okay, yeah, this is the better play, I think. Well, I was not expecting these little dudes to actually be such pushers at this point. I guess they just don't feel like using Cyber. Oh, Borfim has 2 appearances in ZL so far. I think Cyber could be an interesting enemy to add into ZL. Because so far it literally only appears in 2 stages. And one of them is just a stage where you just spam meat shields to win because it's literally the only enemy. Very high DPH. Also, absolutely insane DPS too. There we go. Finally, after like 2 or 3 attempts. Whoa, we got all this stuff. Alright, I think I need to get more levels on my tank. I think that's gonna be the main thing, just so I can have him stall better. The most buffed assassin mare in the game? I'm pretty sure it's definitely over 1,000%. Oh, wait. Yeah, that one. That's the most buffed assassin bear. The one from the RNG continuation stage from the 9th anniversary. It was like 500,000 health and ungodly damage. Yeah. Like, literally the only way you would be able to beat that level is if you managed to get a Brainwash Mohawk out there, and it just kept infinitely dodging while you sent out other units that had dodge against black. Was that 3 million damage? Or 2 million or something like that. One platinum ticket. The most inaccessible platinum ticket in the game. Is it possible to beat Raging Bahamut without treasure? I mean, technically, but like, you should really get as much treasures as you can before you fight them. Because even missing out on one crystal will give them a lot more stats and a lot more damage. Legend Shards when? Probably never. The Clan of the Malevolent. The fact that Canned Juice was somehow able to do that stage not only uberless but no gacha is actually insane. I think so far they're the only person I've seen beat that stage uberless. Oh, a new cat has been unlocked. It's probably Lizard. I want to get energy upgrade. I'm gonna upgrade tank as much as I can and then get the rest in energy. Okay. Well, I guess I can't even get another one in energy, so I think I'm going to put that towards research. Clan of the Malevolence is easily the most difficult stage in the game. Because doing that stage uberless is practically impossible. I mean, it is possible, but like the amount of things you need to go right is so insane that even the most optimal strategies require tons and tons of luck. Like, if you don't break the Malevolent Flying Shield, that's a dead run. If you can't prevent Jabira from pushing, it's a dead run. Is it possible to beat the Crazed tank stage with just Crazed Bahamut? I mean, you could. It's better to have more just backliner units for that level, but you could very much use Bahamut as, like, the only needed backliner if you don't have any other options. Oh yeah, that's another thing with Clan of Malevolence. If your belly dance doesn't dodge like even once or twice, then oh yeah, and Malevolent Dark Curses. It's also true. If it doesn't get dodged, it becomes useless because of the 10-second curse. For the longest time, oh, I don't think that's gonna reach. Yeah, no. For the longest time, I mean, Cone wasn't a thing. And that stage has been out way before Cone, so it's very much possible. If you have a 3DS emulator, then you can. Because you can't get this version through legal means anymore, ever since Nintendo shut down the eShop servers for the 3DS. What's the hardest Craze stage, in my opinion? That is a good question. Partly because I find all of them to be pretty easy, relatively speaking. Probably either Crazed Cow or Crazed Fish. Four-star Shiver Junction and Heaven's Oasis. Those levels, there's certainly levels, especially Shiver Junction. Oh yeah, we got a rare ticket. Let's pull this bad boy. Go. That's a long cat. I think you're good on levels. I think I might just get one in energy. And then... let me see. I think I'll just leave it at this for now. Yeah. Man, I remember, you know, for the longest time, the XP curve for Zero Legends was completely bugged. So where you were getting, like, early SOL XP rewards, it was only recently fixed whenever, I think it was either the 9th or 10th subchapter was added for ZL. No, it's probably some Japanese thing. I don't know. That kind of got lost in translation. It's probably some pun. I know there's a couple of enemies that are like that, where there's like, it's like a joke that works if you're Japanese or whatever, but it doesn't really work if in other languages. Miss Sign LeBoyne, old description in question. Those were certainly descriptions. Oh, don't even get me started on Piggy's original name. Damn, I hope your stomachache gets better. I mean, I wouldn't really say it's ever been kid-friendly. Mostly. I mean, the fact that bondage and Domcat exist at all makes me say it's not a kid-friendly game. Oh, I just realized the top screen is kind of cropped funny on the screen. I'm gonna fix that once I'm done this level. Alright, we'll slowly take down this base. Alright, I'm just gonna fix the top screen real quick. That one. It's cropped funny, that's why. I gotta fix that. Edit transform. There we go, and then, no, I want this. Put it up here, and then do this. There we go. Oh, it's too much. Alright, that'll do. Alright. Minimize that, and let's get back to the game. Yeah, I mean, UCAN was introduced late, so it's fair. Oh, this is the seal level. I think for this I might actually get a couple of levels on fish. Or maybe one level. I want to get wallet upgrades real quick. Oh, I can get 8 level on fish. Yeah. Unkept Promises 3. Yeah, it's very much possible. Because it's just a rush down the base sort of level. You just manic dark that stage. Oh, the Doge spam? You wouldn't be able to I don't think you'd be able to handle the Doge spam, but I mean, you could beat the stage before that happened anyway, so. Alright, that's Greece, yippee. We're about halfway done chapter 1, which is very nice. Oh yeah, you don't get anything special for beating Greece. 68k damage in banana genomes. Smash the arcade, yeah. And I mean, if you want to push SOL, you can. It doesn't really matter. If you want to progress, then sure. If you find it'll be easy to progress. I guess with like those bosses, it's not like, oh, this is like the unit or something like that. So like you can kind of like realize that, oh, there's multiple of these things. And the first god only appears in COTC 1 and the second subchapter of ZL, and that's it. Okay, I can get enough for more wallet upgrades. Sweet, I think it's just this hippo, so I can take some time to actually build up my wallet. Man, I remember when Aros was considered one of the worst enemies in the game. I think a lot of people have realized that Aros isn't too difficult compared to at least some of the newer stuff that's been added. The like little unit enemy icons. I mean, I guess you could say that's infrared. It shows you where the positions of everything is. Yeah, there is in Poison on Rice. There's a 200% old horn. Yeah, it's the 200% old horn and a bunch of gobbles. No, that's just a 100% old horn. Even in Stardew Well, it's only 200%. Oh, the Comanche Royale enemies. Comanche Royale in and of itself is such an insane... Like it's... I mean, okay, the lore behind Comanche Royale is actually insane. So, the Battle Cats, the very first version of Battle Cats was made for flip phones, I think, or like old Japanese smartphones or whatever. Oh, no, it was a flip phone. And like the only units were the 9 basic cats and the first chapter of Empire of Cats. And then they made a second version, which is considered the sequel of the Battle Cats, which is Comanche Royale, where instead of using cats, you used bears. And instead of attacking throughout Japan, you would attack the entire world. Yeah, Mr. Murr and Angelic Sleipnir are based on enemies in Comanche Royale. And I know someone, whenever this track for ZL dropped, but the ZL version of one of the alternate battle thing, I forgot which it was. I think it was some, like, the Great Ones March Here or something like that. Like, the remix for ZL sounded almost exactly the same as the one featured in Comanche Royale. That's the one. Oh, sweet, we got a rare ticket, and a new cat has been unlocked. Titan Cat. Hey, we can spin a rare ticket. Might as well throw him in here. I got the slot. Battle Cats Rangers stream when? Didn't that game, like... I'm pretty sure that game is no longer available on, like, app stores and stuff. Yeah, the game was removed, what, years ago? I remember when that spin-off first came out. I remember playing it a little bit. There was also this other spin-off that's no longer available, but it was only released in Japan. It was a Nyanko Defense Force, and it had really interesting designs for a lot of the unique enemies in that. Like, there was like a Relic Neandam, there was... I'm trying to remember, there was like a red Star Ping or something like that. It was a very interesting spin-off. I don't know too much about it, but if I could somehow get my hands on like an APK or something of it, I might stream it. I'm pretty sure there was also like a Relic Sir Seal in there or something. I'm just going off what I remember like seeing in like the galleries of the wiki page. Cats in the Cradle? Cats in the Cradle is a... you said you were still like Lil Neandam subchapter, right? If that's the case, then Cats in the Cradle is extremely powerful. They deal a ton of damage with their wave, and they're an amazing tanker for that point of the game. So I'd highly recommend using them. Saki is a very good relic sniper. In levels where there's like Loki and stuff, she is extremely useful because being able to snipe, especially if you get her strong talent. Because enemies like Loki and other relic enemies that sit behind stuff become much easier to manage. Yeah, Saki also I mean, Saki is I'd say kind of iffy on Relic Queen, because really the only thing you can set up is like on a Relic Doge. Like, she can work, but it requires some setup. Feelings? You wanna know who has feelings? Folks who legend their wives to death with a golf trophy. The first form, yeah, the first form of Saki makes it a lot easier, because you have a lot more to work with. I'm gonna get the... Nope. These wallet upgrades. Every single playthrough of Battle Cats I start, I always prioritize wallet upgrades. I've been an on and off Battle Cats player since like early 2017, whenever the PPAP collab happened. Oh, it's the crocodile spam stage. The PPAP collab, I feel like that's a collab that's not coming back. Just trying to play it slow because I know what happens after the base gets hit, and I'm trying not to deal with all that spam at the moment, if I can help it. You know, I really want the Madoka collab to come back, mainly for my no gotcha save, so that way I can get, Cube Cat. Oh, Cube Cat on my no gotcha save would actually be insane. Alright, I think this is where the croc spam starts happening. Or not, or maybe not. There we go. Imagine if more collabs with BC YouTubers happen. I mean, it would definitely be something if they collab with YouTubers. Okay, here's the Croco spam, I forgot. It doesn't start when the seal comes out. It comes out after you damage the base a little bit more. Oh, the good Atama collab. I like how that collab has been in literally every single version except for EN. Oh, the PC Ubers too. Oh, imagine if they brought back 1010. Oh my goodness, 1010 is absolutely busted. 16k natural DPS, and that's not even against floating. Like, if against floating, it's over 60k DPS. How hard is Super Hippo with Gravy and other alien Ubers? It mainly depends on what alien Ubers, because like Gravy and Bora are really good for that, but Aphrodite, she really only works for the first 10 stages. I know Professor Abyss basically wipes a good chunk of the early stages, and then eventually she needs some support, but Abyss just deletes everything basically. 1010 versus Windy. I feel like Ultimate Windy might be better, or yeah, the Ultra form for Windy might be better just because she has such high like raw stats and the insane damage multiplier against floating, but that'd be something I'd have to look into. All right, who do you? I'm gonna ask this. Who do you think is gonna get a true form next update? The will bar is just the cat limit visualized. I'd personally like to see some more of the Colossus Slayer Ubers get a true form like Terran, or even just another legend rare true form. Because like what? Babel got one in 12.2, and then another one hasn't dropped since. Like, I kind of don't want Babel to stick out like a sore thumb when it comes to having a true form compared to the other legend rares. I think, though, I think if another legend rare were to get a true form, I think it would either be Musashi or Jian, because along with Babel, those were the first 3 added to the game, so I think it would be one of those 2. 100 HP with the metal ability is... I think that's absolutely insane. Seaside Neneko, she works very well. It's basically just a second Soba. Before her true form, she doesn't deal too much damage, but she still works as a secondary waitress. But if you do, I think it requires a gold seed, so I don't think you'd be getting it for a while. But when you do get her true form, she effectively becomes a second Soba. Because, yeah, she has guaranteed crits, but takes a while to attack again. So she's really good when trying to deal with, like, the larger metal enemies. To at least wear them down a lot, or to instantly clear away a metal peon, like a metal doge or something. Let's see what we can upgrade. No, okay. I think we're gonna get research and accounting up a little bit. And then I think it's just a little bit more cat cannon range. Oh, it's very much normal to use Aqua Researcher's true form for those enemies. I mean, that attack rate with his surprisingly high damage stat is pretty amazing. I mean, in a level like March to Death, if you somehow got Cat Researcher before beating March to Death, then they become such an amazing unit for being able to clear out the Metal One Horns before Dabu even gets close to your base. I remember, I think it took me like 3 months to beat March to Death because I kept getting runs where my units just would not crit. Merc's also a solid option. Though I would prefer Cat Researcher if you do have it over Merc. Just because Merc is like, goes in, lands a hit, you have to wait a moment, but Cat Researcher could just constantly attack. Yeah, Fury of Hell. That was a stage. I mean, that's the beauty of being able to introduce enemies to other stages like that into non, like, storyline stages, because you can use them in other places. You know, I really hope the Rurouni Kenshin collab comes to EN, so that way players can actually try getting a unit that just deletes Midnight D. And then you get to see all the people go crazy over getting Saito Hajime. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be an EN. Because, I mean, it's still... Because you gotta remember, it's 13.4 content, so... Oh, Midnight D. Midnight D is easily the worst. Oh yeah, I forgot that Rurouni Kenshin is sometimes called Samurai. It was like called Samurai X back in the day when they were bringing it over to like I think it was like the dub for it was called Samurai X or something. Akugori is definitely my second least favorite Aku enemy. I think Kimoru Kenshin makes that what, 3 Kenshins now? I mean, it's not like Sakura where we have like a billion different Sakuras. We have Sakura, the Metal Slayer, you got Sakura from the Fate collab, you got Sakura from the Street Fighter collab. I think that's just because Sakura is a very common Japanese lady name. What if Balrog had area attack? Absolutely broken. Absolute insane powerhouse. Let's get this cannon off. Gotta hope Lesser Demon can get in there. Or Ogre Cat. My apologies. Darn. LeBoyne James. 33%. Wow, that's a lot more than I thought it was. Okay. I think we're gonna need to get Titan Cat for this. I'm gonna take Pogo out. Alright, let's go back to Denmark. F-tier unit can't even beat LeBoyne. What's Will? Cat limit visualized. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take this a little bit slow. Not try to push the base as much. 600% Sir Metal Seal is a very scary enemy. I was gonna send out another one of them and then just kind of let the ball roll while I try getting wallet upgrades. You know, I actually know someone who was introduced to Battle Cats through the Battle Cats pop. Start sending in a Titan out. What's good, Potato King? How's my man doing? There's the elephant. Rip headphones users. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I think that might have been a bit loud. I might have to turn it down for next stream. Member alert sound woke me up. Damn. Yeah, I'll remember to turn it down just a little bit. Oh damn! Thanks for the $20 super chat. Have a merry May Christmas to you too. There, yeah, there's my lunch covered. Use it on cat food. Was okay. The little dudes are just gonna. Oh, damn. Bros. Oh. Okay. I need to get rid of these little guys. Okay. By 2 million XP. It's a great idea. You should 100% definitely spend your cat food on XP. This is totally not sarcasm. Alright, sweet. We beat the elephant. What kind of lunch am I planning on having? You know, that is a good question. I'll probably pick up some like ingredients or something from the store and make something. Either that or just get like McDonald's. Tell ya, the Canadian economy certainly ain't doing so hot. A simple lunch could cost you a lot of money. Do a cooking stream? I mean, that would certainly be an interesting 100,000 subscriber stream idea, to do a cooking stream for 100,000 subs. And yes, I am putting it that high. Make cat burger in real life. I wouldn't be able to eat the cat burger because of my celiac, but that seems like a crazy idea. I feel like I would get into some freaking legal trouble if I tried reading To Kill a Mockingbird, because I'm pretty sure that's still copyrighted. Road to 100k. Starving us from content. I gotta set goals and milestones for a reason. I gotta get people to sub to the channel. So if you want that cooking stream, grab all your friends and tell them all to sub to my channel. Read the Battle Cats handbook. If I could find one, I would. $25k hand reveal. 25k is gonna be another one of those popularity polls, I can tell you that much. I like doing those popularity polls, but they take a while, and I prefer them to be sort of like this milestone. Like once, and plus it helps to know that after a while I get a larger sample size for people to vote, so 250k toes reveal. Now those dogs are staying secret. $1 million face reveal? 3 billion chair brand reveal. Alright, get me to 3 billion subscribers now. Show off my sweet epic gaming chair. Now, 1 mil for a Battle Cats YouTuber? That would be absolutely insane. Like, even the largest Japanese Battle Cats YouTubers are like 300k, 400k. I'm telling you, if you want to get me to those milestones, just tell them to sub to my, tell everyone you know to sub to my channel. Is there a Battle Cats YouTuber with 1 million? No, I don't think so. I wouldn't count YouTubers like Matt Shea because they're still like general YouTubers that make a wide variety of content. It just so happens that Battle Cats is one of their biggest things. But like a channel that specializes in Battle Cats content, I don't think so. Spend his kid. I mean, people give him money to spend his kidneys worth on cat food, so I don't blame him. If I got that much money from doing gacha pools, then I would so do it. If people just gave me a gazillion dollars to just spend on gacha all day, I'd totally do it. Yeah. Matt Shea undid the sponsorship. Yeah, wasn't his Battle Cats, like, first Battle Cats video originally, like, a sponsored video, but he just kept on playing it because his audience asked him to? I'm pretty... What's the price normally, like, for, like, the biggest battle, like, the biggest cat food deal? What does it say in the shop? Because I'm pretty sure that's in, like, US money. Oh yeah, I gotta add more emotes for the members to use. Me when I'm not... It's 140 USD? Okay, so let me do the math. Let me pull up my calculator. I know the approximate conversion rate from USD to Canadian. It's like... So it's about... It's like 180 Canadian. To think every time Matt Shea Hold up. I think every time Matt Shea buys one of those things, it's almost 200 Canadian. One of those large, like, was it 3,900 cat food packs? No, it was close. Opinions on the unimplemented... No... Oh, unimplemented... The add continue is interesting. I don't know too much about it because it's been bugged for so long and they've only recently fixed it. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Should be able to get another cannon by the time. Just gonna get one of these guys out and hope they stay behind the base. Blissfully ignorant. Gonna build up a little bit more cash, then do that. This is gonna be close, I think. Shoot, I don't think we're getting it this run. Oh, damn it. Yeah, Matt Shea, I mean, Matt Shea I'd say is a good enough player. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely say Matt Shea is a lot further than 99% of Battle Cats players. Like he's what in like well into ZL at this point. I haven't really kept up with his videos, but I know he's like in that at that point in the game. Oh, that's gonna be something to watch him try doing. Watching Matt Shea trying to do the Socrates stage, oh, that's gonna be a roller coaster if he doesn't have like a lot of the best anti-floating units. Does he have Windy Ultra Form yet? Okay, there's the elephant. Guguya's his only Ultra Form? Okay, yeah, he's... Unless he uses Kai, then I can definitely see him struggling for a long time in that level. Getting Walker Salon. LeBlanc is the bane of EOC players. So true. I think it doesn't help that, like, in a lot of the early stages, all the peon spam is, like, unlimited, so... If you can't break through the little guys, then you're definitely not getting through the elephant. Like, get through to the elephant. Oh, sweet. Jamira Titan died. Yippee. I think the elephant's on the base. Yep. Alright, thank you, Potato King. Alright, I think this attempt is also a bust. Alright. Let me see if I have XP that I can give to Titan. I can get a level on Titan. Versus mode into Battle Cats. I mean, the side games, yeah, I feel like they would have to create some sort of crazy balancing for a PvP mode. If they were to add it to mobile. Game plan, if I were to not beat a stage, was just go back and get some XP from those stages. Or probably introduce like level caps. Like, if your unit's above this level, then its stats will get rendered down to, let's say, level 30 or level 40 to keep things fair. That'd be interesting, have it sort of like the Plants vs. Zombies versus mode. Dokkan Battle. Isn't that Dragon Ball game? Man, Plants vs. Zombies 2. What happened to that game? Man, when it first came out, it was a fine game. Like, it wasn't infested with ads. It wasn't, you know, didn't have as heavy monetization. Like, sure, you could buy a couple of side upgrades and a couple of plants, but that was it. Everything else was completely free. Yeah, now it's filled with microtransactions and a bunch of ads. Make it almost an unbearable experience. Literally, I recently started trying to play PvZ2 again, just because I wanted to play the game again. And I swear, every single level I beat, I'd always get an ad. Like, the game is in a near unplayable state. Okay, if I can get Titan to land a couple of hits, that'd be nice. Oh, PvZ3. I know the development of that game is... What, it's been in the works for, what, 3 years now? First it was like a vertical game, and then it became horizontal again, became like a Gardenscapes clone. I don't even know what is going on with the development of that game anymore. I stopped caring. You know, I was thinking of doing like a challenge for the original PvZ if I were to stream it one day. Because I do want to do like a Plants vs. Zombies stream at some point, but I want to make it interesting, you know? Like, have some sort of challenge behind it. I did hear about, like, Plants vs. Zombies 2 mods. You know, like 3 years ago, I think I tried... I did... Well, I kind of started, like, sort of a playthrough, but this was, like, before I used my mic or anything, so... it was just silent and there was just gameplay footage. I think I made like 3 videos on it and then I just kind of stopped. I lost interest in doing it. I think it was a Kliss. I think that was the one I started making videos for. Greenland. Okay. Now I'll just jump in here. There's the bunny level. Oh, gotta upgrade wallet. Get fish. Yeah. Like, Urun gets a lot of damage in her true form. I don't know how much it is, but it feels like at least a 50% boost to her damage in true form. At 30 damage. It's more damage than, it's more damage than I'm trying to think of a funny example, but I legitimately cannot think of any unit that does that low of a damage. A whopping 30 damage. It does more damage than the Iron Wall. Okay, can you cool it with those sort of comments, please? Goofy Uncle, can you cool it with those sorts of comments, please? Okay, besides dodge units, if a unit were to gain like 100% activation chance on like their ability, which units do you think would become a lot better? Yeah, Housewife Savage Blow constantly activating would be insane. I mean, I specifically stated that outside of dodge, because obviously a unit with 100% dodge is literally gonna be unkillable. And that's kind of a boring answer anyway, so... Lasvos with 100% Savage Blow would be constantly dropping a nuclear warhead against the enemies. I think Necrodancer would be absolutely insane. 100% freeze with 100% wave. Could you imagine how much it would break floating stages? Rip floatings. Dark laser with 100% wave. Instant, like, 60k DPS against red and black enemies. Just keep going until I lose a stage and see what I can upgrade. The good old city of New York with the Statue of Liberty. %, knockback. Yeah. I think Neondum could still be balanced. It would still be a pretty balanced unit, because it takes him a long time to start attacking again. Well, Urse with guaranteed weaken, now that would be insane. Might finally make Clan of the Malevolence no Uber a lot easier. Because you can actually weaken, like, Malevolent Dark. And not have it shred through your front line. Oh, Cameraman? Oh my god, yeah, Cameraman with guaranteed crit. Finally make it a good crit unit. That tornado. Well, yeah, no, that's another unit. Brainwash Lion. You know, made me reading that, thinking about Cat Tornado and how, like, just made me think about, like, fast attacking units in general, and, like, Brainwash Lion, it could have been neat, but why is its two targets, like, traits that really do not care to get cursed? Like, if it was, like, alien and zombie or something, then that'd be different, because a lot of those enemies can inflict status effects. But Black and Aku, barely any of them have any relevant status effects that are actually that annoying to deal with. Weed Whacker. Oh, we got the... Alright. And a rare ticket. Wow, we got a lot from that. Alright, let's go. We can start rolling tickets. Okay. I mean, we already have Mystic Cat. So I'm just gonna trade for XP. Oh yeah, and we have enough cat food where I feel comfortable doing a 10 draw, because we still have more to refill energy if we have to. Alright, we got Space Cat. Wheel Cat. Archer cat. Shaman cat. Baby. We got the baby cat. Oh, we got another Pogo. Swap that in for XP. Bishop cat. I might as well get an extra... wait, does it just give her... Okay. Forgot, you have to actually max it out before you can get plus levels through that. Alright. Turgeon is the Archer of 2024. That is actually so true. Man, I remember when Archer Cat was legitimately like one of the worst cats in the game, but through like talents and stuff, Qatar actually became a somewhat decent unit. Max out study. Max out energy, because why not? Get more into research, I think. Accounting. Might get some Kakin and attack power, I think. And I guess I'll just put the rest of this into Tank Cat. I could probably swap you out. Baby's not that much more expensive, so... Oh yeah, I forgot. Certain units take up more of the will bar. Hip Hop Cat takes 40 will to send out. You take 35, you take 25, you take 20. Wow. Outclassed by Trash Cat. I mean, Qatar does outrange Cadaver Bear. And I mean, sometimes you gotta take what you can get. The will bar, that's basically just a visualization of the cat limit. Certain units take up more willpower to send out. You can see how I sent out Salon Cat and the bar goes down. Sent out Hip Hop Cat, the bar goes down. Feels good to finally start being able to generate money fast. That is a good question. How many times? I don't know. I mean, it's not something that's a part of the main game, so people are gonna ask about it. Oh wait, this is the kangaroo stage. I forgot. Oh, I'll just get it to there and just not touch it. How high is my accounting? I think it's like, I think I got to level 5 or 6 or something. Somewhere around there. Oh, the little guys are gonna get in the way before you can start attacking the kangaroo. Shucks. Oh yeah, it doesn't have multi-hit. I forgot, because multi-hit didn't exist, so Kangaroo just does not have multi-hit. I don't know, I feel like the will thing was kind of a way to kind of alleviate some of the restrictions the 3DS hardware might have had. Multi-hit? The multi-hit was added in 6.0. Before then, everything just did one hit of damage. Like, Awakened Bahamut used to only deal 85,000 damage before it got those multi-hits. Kangaroo, in their variants, used to only hit once, but then they were given multi-hit once multi-hit became a thing. Alright, let's just keep pushing through. Alright, adios, goofy uncle. When was the last time we got like a proper non-Uber LD unit? Because I feel like ever since Nala became a thing, I don't think we've had a single proper LD non-Uber unit that didn't have the funky multi-hit, funky multi-LD thing. We're in Jamaica. I think we're about 3/4 done with chapter 1. Alright, I'm just gonna upgrade my wallet and just let everything get over here. Oh, the pig is faster. That's kind of annoying. Alright, at least we can get... Alright, sweet. Elephant's dead. And now we push. What's good, Elau? Oh, we got a rare ticket. Go spend this bad boy. Yeah, I'll just get another free level on them. What's good, Game John? If I had to guess, it's probably because a majority of my viewers are sleeping right now. After the Matt Shea collab. How long ago was that? What, 5-6 years ago? To get Capsule Cat? Laughs in Australian. Pretty sure I have more Vietnamese viewers than Australians. I'd have to check my analytics though. I know for a fact that my highest view count comes from Americans. I know that for a fact. And that's the case for most people. I think for most YouTubers, Americans make up a majority of the audience. Which is why if you're someone who lives outside of the United States and wants to be an aspiring YouTuber, you gotta do this thing that involves US taxes if you want to actually earn a lot of your money. Yes, this is the 3DS version of the game. Greetings, Danielle. I think it might be 12:40 for a lot of us. Or at least, I'd say maybe at least a quarter of the people, including me. Alright, we're off to Brazil. I might cut the stream soon, just because, like I said earlier, it is starting to get late. And Brazil is the Muth stage. Oh, the squirrel stage too. I think this is the debut of the squirrels. The will meter is basically just a visualization of the cat limit. So like every time you send out and certain units require more will to send out, which drains the bar further. It's only a thing that's in Battle Cat's Pop. I mean, I think it's in here because it as a way to sort of, you know, help with the 3DS's limitations as a console. Oh, damn it. Baby didn't get a hit on the moth. Sad. Alright, doesn't matter. These players something cool to look at. Alright. Um, uh, yeah, save state. Just gonna do that. Yeah. I got very lucky pulling Lesser Demon. Alright, but seeing as it is like almost 1 o'clock for me, I think I am going to call the stream here. I want to thank everyone who came out and watched me play this very archaic version of the Battle Cats. If you haven't already, can you like the stream? It'd help out with the algorithm. And I just want to wish everyone a good night or have a wonderful day. Catch you in the next stream.